Hey Bougie Click! Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of fiction writing. Whether you're an aspiring author or just curious about the craft, we'll explore the essential elements that make a story truly captivating. From developing rich characters and crafting compelling plots to building immersive settings, we'll guide you through the creative process step by step. So, grab your notebook, unleash your imagination, and let's embark on this journey together. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the tools to transform your ideas into a vibrant narrative. Let's get started. Create amazing fiction stories. Writing fiction is an art form that allows the imagination to flourish, transporting readers into worlds of wonder, drama, and emotion. Whether you're crafting a short story or a sprawling novel, the process of creating fiction involves a blend of creativity, structure, and dedication. This essay will guide you through the essential steps to writing compelling fiction. Understanding the basics. Before diving into the writing process, it's crucial to understand the fundamental elements of fiction. These include plot, characters, setting, theme, and narrative style. Each of these components plays a vital role in shaping your story. Plot. The plot serves as the backbone of your story, guiding it through a series of events that captivate the reader's interest. A well-constructed plot typically adheres to a structured format, which includes several essential components. The introduction sets the stage, introducing the main characters, the setting, and the initial conflict. As the story progresses into the rising action, tension begins to build through a series of complications and challenges faced by the characters, leading to the climax, the pivotal moment of highest intensity where the main conflict reaches a turning point. Following the climax, the following action addresses the aftermath of the climax, unraveling the consequences of the character's actions, which ultimately leads to the resolution where loose ends are tied up, and the story concludes. This structure not only provides a framework for storytelling but also creates an emotional journey for the reader. Characters. Characters are the heartbeat of any narrative. They are the individuals who bring the story to life. It is crucial for characters to be well developed, possessing distinct personalities, motivations, and growth arcs that resonate with readers. A compelling character often experiences a journey of transformation, facing internal and external conflicts that challenge their beliefs and desires. This development can manifest in various ways, such as overcoming personal fears, moral dilemmas, or societal pressures. The relationships between characters also enrich the narrative, adding layers of complexity and depth. When readers connect with characters on an emotional level, they become invested in their journeys, making the story more impactful. Setting. The setting encompasses the time and place of the story, providing context that shapes the narrative. A vivid and immersive setting can enhance the mood, atmosphere, and overall experience for the reader. It encompasses not only the physical location but also the cultural, historical, and social elements that influence the characters and plot. A well-crafted setting can transport readers to different worlds, evoking sensory details that make the narrative more relatable and engaging. Whether it is a bustling city, a quiet rural village, or a fantastical realm, the setting plays a critical role in establishing the tone of the story and influencing the characters' actions and interactions. Theme. The theme represents the underlying message or central idea that runs throughout the story. It adds depth and can provoke thought and discussion among readers. Themes often explore universal concepts such as love, sacrifice, identity, and resilience, allowing readers to reflect on their own experiences and perspectives. By weaving themes into the narrative, authors can create layers of meaning that resonate beyond the surface level of the plot. A well-executed theme can evoke emotional responses and encourage readers to engage with the story on a more profound level, fostering a connection that lingers long after the last page is turned. Narrative style. The narrative style refers to the voice and perspective from which the story is told, shaping the reader's experience and connection to the narrative. Various points of view, first-person, third-person limited, or omniscient, offer different levels of intimacy and insight into characters' thoughts and feelings. The choice of narrative style can significantly affect how the story unfolds, influencing the reader's understanding of characters and events. A first-person perspective can create a sense of immediacy and personal connection, while a third-person perspective can provide a broader view of the world and its intricacies. Additionally, the author's tone, diction, and stylistic choices contribute to the overall narrative style, setting the mood and guiding the reader's emotional journey through the story. Developing your story idea. The initial spark of inspiration can come from anywhere: a personal experience, an interesting fact, or a simple what-if question. Here are a few steps to develop your story idea. Brainstorm. Brainstorming is the initial stage of the creative process where you allow your thoughts to flow freely. Set a timer for a specific period, like 10 or 15 minutes, and write down everything that comes to mind related to your story. This could include characters, settings, themes, or even dialogue snippets. The key is to avoid self-censorship. Let your imagination run wild. No idea is too outlandish at this stage. You might discover unexpected connections or themes that could enhance your narrative. Consider using tools like mind maps or lists to organize your thoughts visually. Jot down all ideas that come to mind, no matter how strange or unconventional they seem. During this phase, embrace the weird and wonderful. Strange ideas can often lead to the most innovative plots or memorable characters. Don't worry about practicality or feasibility, focus on quantity rather than quality. Write down every thought, even if it feels absurd at the time. For instance, if your story is about a detective, you might jot down an idea about a talking animal as a sidekick or a plot twist involving time travel. These unconventional ideas can serve as a springboard for more grounded concepts later in the writing process. Research. After brainstorming, it's time to delve into research. This step is crucial for grounding your story in reality, especially if it involves specific settings, historical periods, or technical details. Use a variety of sources, such as books, academic articles, documentaries, and interviews with experts. Pay attention to nuances that can enrich your characters and plot. For example, if your story involves a medical professional, understanding medical terminology and procedures will lend authenticity to your dialogues and actions. Additionally, research can inspire new ideas or plot twists you hadn't considered during brainstorming. Gather information that will add authenticity and detail to your story. As you gather information, focus on elements that can enhance the believability of your narrative. This could include cultural practices, local dialects, or even the emotional states associated with certain situations. If your story takes place in a specific location, look into its geography, history, and demographics to create a vivid backdrop. Adding well-researched details can make your story resonate more deeply with readers, as they can connect with the authenticity of your world building. Remember to take notes and organize your findings so they can be easily referenced during the writing process. Outline. Creating an outline is like drawing a map for your story. It provides a framework that will guide your writing and keep you focused on the main objectives of your narrative. Start by identifying the key components, such as the introduction, major conflicts, climax, and resolution. You don't need to go into excessive detail. Just note the primary plot points and any significant character arcs. This outline will serve as a roadmap that allows you to visualize the progression of your story and ensure that you maintain a coherent structure as you write. Create a rough outline to give your story a direction. This does not need to be detailed but should include the main plot points. Your rough outline should highlight the essential beats of the story without getting bogged down in minutiae. For instance, you could outline the inciting incident that propels your protagonist into action, the key obstacles they face, and the pivotal moment of change. Consider using bullet points or numbered lists for clarity. This outline isn't set in stone, it can evolve as your story develops. Having a clear direction will help you stay on track and ensure that your writing remains focused and purposeful, making it easier to manage the pacing and flow of your narrative. Crafting engaging characters. Characters are the heart of your story. To create memorable characters, give them depth. To create compelling characters, it is essential to develop their backstories, which provide context for their actions and motivations. Each character should have a unique history that shapes their identity, including formative experiences, pivotal relationships, and significant life events. Additionally, exploring their strengths allows readers to see what they excel at, while their weaknesses can create internal conflicts and vulnerabilities that make them more relatable. Desires drive characters forward, giving them goals to strive for, whether it's love, power, revenge, or redemption. Fears add another layer of complexity, as they can hinder a character's progress and create tension within the narrative. By weaving these elements together, characters become multidimensional, allowing readers to understand and empathize with them on a deeper level. Make them relatable. Even in the most fantastical settings, characters should embody emotions and experiences that resonate with readers. This connection can be achieved by incorporating universal human themes such as love, loss, ambition, and the quest for belonging. Characters may face dilemmas that mirror real-life struggles, from grappling with self-doubt to navigating complex relationships. By portraying characters who experience joy, sorrow, fear, and hope, writers can bridge the gap between the extraordinary and the ordinary. This relatability fosters a sense of investment in the characters' journeys, making the readers care about what happens to them and feel connected to their plights, regardless of the fantastical elements surrounding them. Show growth. Character evolution is vital in storytelling, as it reflects the journey of self-discovery and the impact of experiences on individuals. Throughout the narrative, characters should face challenges that test their beliefs, morals, and abilities. As they navigate these obstacles, they should learn valuable lessons that contribute to their personal development. This growth can manifest in various ways, such as overcoming fears, forming new relationships, or altering their worldview. Readers should witness a clear transformation, whether it's a shift in perspective, a newfound strength, or a deeper understanding of themselves and others. By showing this evolution, writers can create a satisfying arc that resonates with readers, illustrating the idea that change is possible and growth is an integral part of the human experience. Building a compelling plot. A captivating plot keeps readers engaged. Consider these strategies to enhance your plot. Conflict and tension. Conflict is the heartbeat of a story, driving characters to confront their fears, desires, and the obstacles that stand in their way. Internal conflicts can manifest as a character grapples with their own beliefs, emotions, and decisions, leading to moments of self-doubt or moral dilemmas. External conflicts, on the other hand, arise from interactions with other characters, society, or nature, creating a dynamic interplay that tests the character's resolve. By introducing conflicts that are multifaceted and relatable, you can create tension that keeps readers engaged. For example, a character struggling with the pressure of parental expectations while trying to pursue their own dreams can resonate deeply. This tension not only propels the plot forward but also allows for character growth, as they learn to navigate their challenges and ultimately define who they are. Pacing. The rhythm of your narrative is crucial for maintaining reader interest. Pacing involves the careful balance of high-energy scenes, like action sequences, confrontations, or pivotal plot moments, with quieter, reflective passages that allow characters to process their experiences. Fast-paced scenes can heighten excitement and urgency, drawing readers to the edge of their seats, while slower moments provide necessary breathing room, allowing for character development and emotional depth. For instance, after an intense battle, a scene where characters reflect on their losses and fears can deepen the emotional stakes of the story. By alternating between fast and slow pacing, you create a dynamic reading experience that keeps the audience engaged without overwhelming them. Twists and turns. Surprising your readers with unexpected developments can be one of the most effective ways to sustain their interest throughout your narrative. Twists and turns can take many forms: revelations about a character's true identity, betrayals from allies, or dramatic shifts in the plot that challenge the established narrative trajectory. These surprises not only keep readers guessing but also encourage them to reevaluate everything they thought they knew about the story. For instance, revealing that a trusted character has been manipulating events from behind the scenes can shift the entire perspective of the narrative and challenge the reader's assumptions. By carefully planting clues and foreshadowing, you can create twists that feel both surprising and inevitable, ensuring that readers remain invested in the unfolding drama of your story. Setting the scene. A well-crafted setting can transport readers into your fictional world. To create an effective setting, details matter. The use of sensory details is crucial in creating an immersive experience for the reader. By incorporating descriptions that engage the five senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, you can transport your audience into the world you've built. For instance, instead of merely stating that a character walks through a forest, describe the dappled sunlight filtering through the leaves, the rustling of branches overhead, the earthy scent of damp soil, and the crunch of twigs underfoot. This level of detail not only enhances the atmosphere but also helps readers form a deeper emotional connection to the setting, making it feel more real and alive. Readers can visualize the scene more clearly and may even feel as if they are experiencing it alongside the characters, which can significantly enrich their engagement with the narrative. Consistency. Consistency in the setting is vital for maintaining the story's integrity and believability. The environment in which your characters find themselves should resonate with the overarching themes of the story and reflect the characters' journeys. For example, if your narrative explores themes of isolation and despair, a desolate, barren landscape can effectively underscore these sentiments. Conversely, a vibrant, bustling city might be more appropriate for a tale of ambition and connection. Additionally, the setting should align with the characters' experiences and backgrounds. A character from a small rural town would likely react differently to a fast-paced urban environment than one who has grown up in a city. By ensuring that the details of the setting are consistent with the characters and themes, you create a more cohesive and believable narrative. Cultural and temporal context. The setting of a story is not just a backdrop, it plays a critical role in shaping characters' behaviors, attitudes, and societal norms. Different cultures and historical periods come with their own sets of values, traditions, and expectations that influence how characters interact with each other and perceive the world around them. For example, a story set in a conservative society may depict characters grappling with strict social norms, while one set in a more liberal environment might explore themes of freedom and self-expression. Furthermore, the temporal context can affect everything from language and dress to technology and social hierarchies. Understanding how these elements intertwine with character development and plot progression can enrich the narrative and provide layers of meaning that resonate with readers, making them reflect on the impact of setting in their own lives. Writing and revising. Once you have a clear understanding of your story, it's time to write. Drafting. The drafting phase is a crucial part of the writing process, as it serves as the foundation for your story. During this stage, it's essential to embrace a mindset of exploration and creativity. Allow yourself the freedom to write without worrying about perfection. Remember that this is just the first step. Give yourself permission to make mistakes, as they can often lead to unexpected discoveries. Focus on getting your ideas down on paper, whether they come in the form of structured sentences or free-flowing thoughts. Don't be afraid to let your imagination roam. This is your opportunity to build worlds, develop characters, and weave intricate plots. The goal of drafting is to capture the essence of your story, knowing that you can refine and polish it later. Revising. Once you have a complete draft, it's time to dive into the revision stage, where the magic truly happens. This is where you take a critical eye to your work, refining your prose, enhancing dialogue, and tightening the plot. Consider each scene and character carefully. Ask yourself if they serve the story's purpose and resonate with readers. Look for opportunities to improve clarity and flow, ensuring that your writing engages the audience from start to finish. Feedback is invaluable during this process, so seek it out from beta readers or writing groups. They can provide fresh perspectives and highlight areas that may need improvement. Embrace constructive criticism, as it can help you identify blind spots and elevate your narrative. Remember, revising is not just about correcting errors, it's about transforming your initial draft into a polished piece of art that captivates and resonates with your readers. Writing fiction is both challenging and rewarding. By understanding the core elements, developing a strong story idea, crafting engaging characters, and refining your plot and setting, you can create fiction that captivates and resonates with readers. Remember, the key to successful fiction writing is perseverance and a willingness to learn and grow as a writer. Embrace the journey, and let your imagination guide you to new storytelling heights. Thanks for joining me in this exploration of how to write captivating fiction. I hope you found these insights helpful and that they inspire you to unleash your creative potential. Remember, every great story starts with a single idea, and with practice and perseverance, you can bring your characters and worlds to life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more writing tips, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What are you currently working on? I'd love to hear about your writing journey. Until next time, keep writing and let your imagination soar. What do you think? Do you want to write fiction? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.